Hi there, Eric Brown here with SentimentTrader.com. Today I wanted to go over a new feature on the site for favorites. We've had favorites for quite a while, and one of the most popular requests from users has been to provide a way to organize those favorites a little bit easier, a little bit better. And that's what we've done. We've created the idea of folders for favorites. So now when you log into the site for the first time, since we've rolled this out, or first time joining, you'll add some favorites, and then you'll land on the favorites page, and you'll notice we've got a new section here called folders. Right now I have no folders added. Everything is just standard favorites, and I've got 113 favorites. And as you can see, it's kind of difficult to just kind of scroll through and really pick out those things that I want to look at. We've always had the features to kind of filter by groups or filter by time frame. If I just wanted to look at the short term indicators, I could do that. The problem is there's multiple ways to organize things, and people have asked, give me a different way to organize. Give me a way to organize that makes sense to me. And that's what we've done. So, like I said, first time you land here, you're not going to have any folders other than all. That's just the default folder that any new favorite gets added to if you don't put it into a folder. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just create a new folder to show you how that process works. So I'm going to do give it a folder for let's say bonds. I just want to start adding some bonds indicators to this folder. You can see my new bonds folders here. There's 0 indicators in there. So I'm just going to go down to my all favorites and just add a couple of favorites to this bonds folder. And you can see here on the favorites table, we've got these little indicators, the little folder indicator. I can just click that to add that indicator to the bonds folder from my all favorites page. It just makes it easier to organize things, especially at the beginning. You've got a lot of indicators, a lot of favorites. It makes it just easier to add to the new folder that you created. So I'm just going to add a few more here that are in the bonds area. Okay, so I've got 6 indicators, 6 favorites in my bonds folder. So I'm just going to click on that, and now you can see down here that I've got just those indicators that I added to that folder. If I click back over to all favorites, there's everything listed there. I come back up to bonds, you can see here's just those indicators. So you can add as many folders as you want to. Let's just add another one called COT for our various COT indicators, and I'll just add a few into that just to show you again. Come down, and now that we have 2 folders, you can see all of my folders are listed here. My default folder won't be listed there, but any of the ones that I create are. So I'll just add a few here to the COT folder just to show. And now if I come up to COT, you can see there's 3 in there. Okay. So from this folder, or from this table, you can also delete those folders or delete that favorite. Just like always, you can delete a folder. If you delete a folder, let me just create a new one here. Call it test. And then I'll add a folder or a favorite to that folder. So I've got 1 in there in test. You can see if I delete that folder, I just select the folder I want to delete, hit delete. You can see it went away, but that favorite stayed. So when you delete a folder, you're not deleting a favorite from your default folder. You're just deleting that folder itself. So you don't have to worry about losing favorites by deleting a folder. So let's come back down to bonds. I'm going to click through to one of these optics bonds indicators. You can see I've got my favorites navigation up here. That remains. The good thing about it now is if you come to this chart from your folder, I came to here from my bonds folder. Now when I navigate, I'm only navigating in that bonds folder. So I'm no longer having to navigate all 113 favorites. If I'm looking at my bonds folder, I'm able to navigate just through the favorites that are in that folder. So you can see on the charts page, I just navigated through the favorites that were in that folder. And then down below where we've always had the configurations available, now you have a favorites list with your folders listed. And this indicator is listed in my bonds folder. That's the only folder it's in. I don't have it in any other folders. So it's just showing here. Let's say I want to add another folder focused on euros. I create that folder. It doesn't show up because there's nothing in it. I just come down here to euro, and I can add that that indicator to my new folder, euro folder, and it gave me an error there. I tried to save it without a name. Got to give it a name. I'm going to give it the 20 MA name. So now you can see I've got the euro dollar optics 20 MA because I have my 20 period moving average on the chart. I also have that exact same indicator in the bonds folder. So you can store multiple folders or multiple favorites in multiple folders if you want to, if you need to. Just give you lots of flexibility there to do what you want to do. I can delete it from that euro folder and it stays in my bonds folder. So you're not, again, don't have to worry about messing things up there. So this indicator, when you come to an indicator page, it's going to list all of the folders that indicator is in. You'll be able to see, move things around and do what you want to with those favorites. All the other functionality stays the same. Add to, remove from, save new configurations. That functionality remains as it has existed. We're just giving you that ability to organize your favorites a little bit better with folders. And so now you can see we're back to our favorites page. I've got the COT, the bonds, my €1 indicator in that favorite folder. Hopefully this is useful for you. What we will be continuing to add new features and functionality to this particular favorites folder and favorites in general, as well as to the site. And as always, if you have any questions, reach out to Jason and I. If you have any recommendations for changes or want to see some new features or functionality, definitely reach out to us and let us know. We're always happy to listen to feedback. We love your feedback, and that's actually where the favorite folders came from, as a way to had a lot of requests from people to be able to organize those favorites a little better, and that's what we've done. So hopefully this does what users need, and if it doesn't, if you see some things that you want to change about it, just let us know. We'll be happy to take that into consideration and see if we can do that for you. Thanks again for your time. Hopefully this was useful. Check back soon.